Alright guys, what we're going to do is we're going to play Burning Knucklers today in anticipation of the sneak release this weekend and the official release coming later this month. Let's take a look at what we can do here. I am playing Burning Knucklers, so what we have here is we have an opening turn lead blow, which we are going to make. What you could do here is go into an opening turn, actually that may be the better play. Let's go ahead and make the more plus play in going into a Laval Chain. I'll show you that play real quick. So we normal our Headgear, special our Spar. Now we'll go into Switchhitter. This is going to give us a Switchhitter. This is asking if through spectators. I don't think so. So I'm going to send one card from my deck to the graveyard. So we'll send our Switchhitter. Send that to the graveyard. He's only got 4 cards in his extra deck. I don't know what he's playing. Now, here's the conundrum. Do you set 2? Do I set the D Prison or MST? Or do I just set the D Prison? I'm a big fan of only setting the 1. I may lose it to an MST, but, you know, that's just the way it is. I hate getting owned by Heavy Storm, and I hate not having my MST when I actually need it. Very rarely will I blind MST, only if I'm going to be making a huge play. So, interestingly enough, he doesn't really do anything. So we'll take advantage of that and make a decent push here. We'll have to see what his set card is. Now, once I use Switchhitter's effect, I can't special summon any monsters except for Burning Knucklers for the rest of the turn. And that's not just using him. That means I can't use Monster Reborn on something else. I couldn't special summon a Blaster here if I had it. So let's take a look at what he's got. Not many things have higher than 1500 attack that you can just set, or defense that you can just set. So we'll take a look. Sure enough, it is just a Barong. So I know how to play against Fire King, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, I feel pretty good about a Fire King matchup here because my Lead Blow is pretty much immune to destruction effects, and that's what Fire Kings are going to be relying on. So he must have a pretty terrible hand. I would almost guarantee you if I went back and looked at his hand, he probably has 1 or 2 Garaniks. He probably drew into them, which sucks. Except that now that Blaster's out, it's not that bad, and I am going to be revisiting my Fire Kings. Blaster fixes a lot of problems that Fire Kings had, so we will be looking at that later in the week, since I still have all my Fire King stuff. So we'll go into the Lead Blow, and now we will, rather than set 2 Deep Prisons, I am going to set the 1 MST. I feel a little bit better about doing it now, because I don't think he really has much of anything, and if he does have it, I can hit it in the end phase and end the game on the next turn. So there's the set 1, set 2, set 3. What do you got, bud? I'm not worried about that. So what he's going to do is he's bring out his Garanik, so it's going to end up getting rid of my Laval Chain, but it's going to boost my Lead Blow higher than his Garanik, so I'm just going to attack over Garaniks. And he'll probably special summon a Barong or maybe a Yaksha if he's playing the Yaksha build, even though we don't have it in the United States yet. So my guess is he'll just attack over Laval Chain here, in which case I can just remove it with Deep Prison if he's going to try to attack. Okay, so he's not that dumb. I am going to blind MST here, because I know Fire Kings aren't going to play anything in the back row that's going to fuck me up too bad. So let's see what he's got. We are going to protect our Lead Blow with his effects, and Laval Chain's going to die. What's weird is when Lead Blow's effect goes off, it asks if I want to return a card to the hand. It's like worded really poorly. So we're going to just try to attack over Garaniks. If he's got the D Prison, he's got the D Prison. I don't want to bait out like a Torrential just so that he gets free. His effect's going off for free. So he does have the D Prison. And now I'm going to leave the Garaniks out there. I'm still not going to normal summon. There's no point in it right now for me. I'm trying to play this as safe as I can because I know Fire Kings, once you get rid of the Garaniks, there's not much they can do. If you notice, I'm never setting more than 2, because I'm not familiar with what he has right now. So I'm probably going to let the Yaksha come through. I'm going to go ahead and remove the Garanix. If he has the Forbidden Lance, I have a second Deep Prison. And that's how important Garanix is to the deck. You really got to get rid of it. If you can remove it, then you have a really good chance of winning. Okay, so now all we have to worry about is Yaksha. You don't have to just blow your load every time you play a deck and do the most powerful plays you can at that time, because it's not always the smartest thing. Sometimes sitting and waiting is the best thing you can do. My guess is he has a Bottomless here and he's saying if he wants to use it. There it is. So now we have our Monster Reborn live, and I kind of want to get rid of Yaksha. So I think I'll just go ahead and Monster Reborn my other Glassjaw. And what that's going to do for me is give me a 2k beater, and when he gets attacked or destroyed or sent to the graveyard in any way, I'm going to get back my Switchhitter, which will give me an additional Lead Blow play the turn after. Again, this isn't really the best matchup for Fire Kings, admittedly. But I mean, we'll see if he has a Garanix in his hand, because this is when it will kick in. This is the next standby. I don't think that's her effect. She'll destroy something in the hand, so she'll either destroy a Garanix or a Barong. Is that just one Inspire card effect? Card destroyed sent to the graveyard. You can destroy one card in your hand. Huh, I guess he just didn't have anything to destroy. So he does finally get the heavy. He is going to go into the Garanix. I'm still going to have the Lead Blow for next turn, so I'm still not worried about this. Lead Blow is better than Garanix, plain and simple. Now that he put his dick out on the table, I really realize that I don't have much to fear at all. I am going to take a decent chunk of life here, but it'll be fine, because we'll be able to battle through it. We are the Battlin Boxers. So kind of like this. This is fire versus fire in a little battle royale. So what I'm planning on doing, he's going to come back and destroy his Yaksha for me during my standby phase. And then I'll be able just to go into Lead Blow. And I don't think my best play would be to attack into the Garanix, because his deck does just have a lot of latent destruction, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So he's going to destroy his own Yaksha. The Yaksha isn't going to have anything to destroy, so that's just kind of what he's going to be left with. Okay, he's going to destroy his own. Okay. Is that a mandatory effect? It can't be mandatory. That'd be really dumb. And this is where I wish that Switchhitter didn't have that stipulation, because I could just go attack Cowboy for game. That's a mandatory? You can special summon one card from your hand. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy one card you controller in your hand. I don't know why he did that, but I really, honestly don't care. So we're just going to go ahead and attack. Get out our Lead Blow and set our Fiendish Chain and win. Unless he draws something absolutely crazy. Like, I can't even imagine what he'd draw. And normally you could just go, oh, main phase 2 Cowboy, but you can't special summon Cowboy. Only Battlin Boxers Burning Knuckler monsters. I'm glad I didn't set, I mean, because, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, why did you set 2 deep prisons instead of 1 bottomless, 1 deep prison? It's just the situation you're in and what you want to have able to have on the field. If a effect does go off, that's going to fuck you up, like a Heavy Storm. And this deck will also run Sacred Phoenix of Nephitis, which will, I'm going to protect myself from destruction here, and push myself out of his attack range in one fell swoop, and get a card back with Glassjaw. So, he's not in a good spot here. And I could still Fiendish Chain it, but, wait, I couldn't Fiendish Chain it, shut up. So now he's left with a monster he can't attack over. And if he attacks into me, he doesn't get his destruction effect. He would get to special summon a Fire King monster from his deck. So he's kind of in a bad spot here. I'm sure he realizes it by now. All I really have to do next turn is attack over him. So he is going to go ahead and... I'm assuming he's going to attack and then get a Balrog and set it, maybe? And put it in defense mode? It doesn't really matter. Whatever he does, I'm just going to attack over. There's not much you can really do here. I don't know what card this is, obviously, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, there's that Balrog in defense mode I was talking about. Don't end, dude. Don't end like this. You just put a 200 defense monster out there. You know I just added a 1200 attack monster to my hand, so... What exactly are you thinking, sir? Very good chance he's not thinking. He's kind of screwed, like I said. Unless he's got something crazy in his hand. I can't even imagine. He accidentally pressed yes. I am curious as to what he was going to do, but... Activate my card in the hand. Curious as to what he had. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Have you ever tried to like actually type something or like look at your graveyard when the stuff's trying to activate on the field? I want to know what his card was to see if it actually would have mattered. Because I don't want to win like that. I guess I can just go back and look. He's not going to tell me. Rekindling, but it didn't let me use it. Okay, Rekindling would have gotten him Yaksha and some other things back. Let's just Hulk smash him for being dumb then. When was he going to Rekindling? I just don't understand. Anyway. Whatever he had, I was just gonna punch over anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll check and make sure that he had a Rekindling. He may have just been full of shit. I save a lot of games, guys. You're about to see my replay list. It's very vast. Peanut versus F King. Uh-oh. Which one was it? Maybe it's this one? Yeah, this is him. I'll play it a lot quicker on the video, or in the replay mode, than it did in person. So I can kind of replay my decisions. We did a safe opening play. He also did a safe opening play. I'm not sure why he wouldn't have just gone Assault the Fire Kings there and got his Gearnex out early. But it didn't really matter. So I'm able to get out a good starting hand here. I don't agree with the Horn of the Phantom Beast, but that's just me. So we did do our blind MST there because we were planning on making a big push next turn. He gets his Gearnex out, doesn't do anything. Removes. It's the best play he could have made there. So he's probably feeling like he's in a good spot. He keeps drawing Yakshas. Kinda sucks. We remove Gearnex number 1. He tops into Heavy Storm here, so he didn't have it the whole game. But how am I to know that? So here comes the Heavy. This is where I lost both my shit in the back row. Yep, Heavy. Another Gearnex. I would have saved my Yaksha at that point. There's no real need to summon it. Because now he's gonna get it out there. This is where he fucks himself, pretty much. So does he really top deck into Rekindling? Or is he just like full of shit? Yeah. Was he lying to us here, guys? Wouldn't let me use rekindling? Are you fucking stupid? We're not dumb. You lied. You didn't have rekindling. You didn't have shit. And I thought I was feeling bad and everything. Fucking liar. Shit on you, Ghost 69. Shit on you.